welcome to Tales of Honor Podcast, a podcast dedicated to telling the true stories of every recipient of the Medal of Honor. Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Tales of Honor Podcast, the only podcast dedicated to telling the true stories of every Medal of Honor recipient. I'm your host, Christoph Ambrosch, and today's episode is episode number 218 and takes place during the Korean War. And now, a tale of honor. John was born on the 3rd of April, 1929, in Worthington, Kentucky, and sadly, there isn't much information available about John. We know he enlisted in the U.S. Army and was deployed to Korea, where his actions earned him the Medal of Honor posthumously. The citation reads, Corporal Collier, Company C, distinguished himself by conspicuous gallantry and intrepidity above and beyond the call of duty in action. While engaged in an assault on a strategic ride strongly defended by a fanatical enemy, the leading elements of his company encountered intense automatic weapons and grenade fire. Corporal Collier and 3 comrades volunteered and moved forward to neutralize an enemy machine gun position which was hampering the company's advance, but they were twice repulsed. On the 3rd attempt, Corporal Collier, despite heavy enemy fire and grenade barrages, moved to an exposed position ahead of his comrades, assaulted and destroyed the machine gun nest, killing at least 4 enemy soldiers. As he returned down the rocky, fire-swept hill and joined his squad, an enemy grenade landed in their midst. Shouting a warning to his comrades, he, selflessly and unhesitatingly, threw himself upon the grenade and smothered its explosion with his body. This intrepid action saved his comrades from death or injury. Corporal Collier's supreme personal bravery, consummate gallantry, and noble self-sacrifice reflect untold glory upon himself and uphold the honor traditions of the military service. John Walton Collier is buried in Arlington National Cemetery, Section 12, Site 4637. And that was a tale of honor. Thank you so much for listening to Tales of Honor Podcast. Please head on over to talesofhonorpodcast.com for more information, other ways to listen and support the podcast, and please be sure to leave a good rating and a nice review. If you have any questions or comments, you can send them on over to talesofhonorpodcast@gmail.com. And until next time, I'm Christoph Ambrosch. Thanks for listening.